Alright. More quest time. Did I go down? I didn't go down. I decided not to. I think it was just too late at the time. However, now 31,000. It's not too bad to be running around with. Can't quite go down there. Just gotta take the long way around. Ooh. Oh wow, that did a lot of poise damage, I guess. That means this one's probably just like a running attack away from dead. Oh. Wow. Where is my stamina? What is going on that I didn't have stamina there? I did a single running attack and a follow-up, and I was out. Oh, cool. It wouldn't let me jump off. I'm not sure if I should expect these to respawn, but I think they will. You're kidding. Just instantly starting the attack right after the previous one? That sucks. Well, another 31,000 runes gone. Kind of wish it didn't do that. But we're at the point where level ups just kind of don't mean as much. At least for how my character's built. Whoa. Just did this area 5 minutes ago. It's kind of weird. I'm still not sure how I feel about these enemies, to be honest. Like, they're not horrible. Only 1,000 souls runes? Huh? Because their posture meter doesn't reset, is what that tells me. No. Alright, the glowing is still coming from this direction. Oh, it's coming from above, but slightly over here. Crimson one. Oh. Still may be useful. Yeah, it looks like I was missing one. I'm glad to finally be up here after searching for so long, trying to find a way up. Too far down to jump from here. Three smithing stone 7s. Whoa! I was at 4. Now I need 3 more, and I have all that I need. 3 smithing stone 8s. Whoa! 9? Do I hear 9? 3 more 7s. I can level up a couple times now. That's huge. Oh wait. Last one of these I actually had a really easy time fighting it on horseback. Oh, that was me that got knocked down. Oh. You are kidding! Dang! Just got the true combo in there. I'm surprised I never... what's it called? Never staggered it with any of those attacks. Alright, well... I should probably just level up before I even worry about... Before I even worry about going and grabbing my runes. Might as well get all the level ups out of the way. Even though I don't even know how many runes I'll need, but not like it matters. Alright. I know I need at least 5,000 for the first. Let me just do a golden rune 10. Actually, let's go with 15,000. How's that sound? 1, 2. Oh, only 2? Dang. Alright, need 2 more smithing stone 8s. I keep miscounting how many I need. So technically, I need 8 more to get past smithing stone 8s. And then what? What's after 8? Oh, I don't have what's after 8. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Well, still, that's 2 level ups more than I had before, which will be quite a bit of extra damage. Hello? There we go. Can't imagine they'll follow me. Also, I'm going too far, aren't I? Yep, I did. I'm gonna use this. Oh, okay. I guess my sprint ran out. Sprint, 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 sprint! Ah. There we go. Just needed 4 full charges. It's more about just being patient enough to get the hits in, rather than just always trying to charge in. Which was my initial idea. That wasn't working. Alright, let's see what I need to find for this. Oh, and a grace. Nice. That's good to see. It'll help some backtracking time. Alright. I should start resting at all graces, in case there's something to do. Alright. What do you need from me? Seek 3 great wise beasts, alright. Can never trust walls anymore. Aha! Dang, that was a big old turtle. Are we gonna get a tiny turtle as well? Any on this side? Well, obviously there's gonna be one over here. Oh, oh, that's a skull. Never mind. No, nothing there. Nothing on the side of the building. Jeez, that kind of terrified me. Man, they are really good at hiding turtles. Torrent. Torrent, where'd you go? Hello? Um... Okay. Torrent just left me to die. That's cool. I think I had that happen one other time, didn't I? Where I called Torrent and nothing happened. Like they just ran off and then I died to fall damage because I never stopped falling. Alright. Gotta check under all the turtles. In the bushes. Already killed one on that side of the building. I don't think they do two on the same side. But you never know. It is worth checking. Oh, that turtle's having some fun. Oh, it stopped. I guess the question is, how far can these turtles be? I may not be. I am in a... It could look like I am, but I am quite far in the game. Just to let you, just so you know. So do be careful with spoilers if you're worried. But hope you're doing well, dude. Yeah, it definitely looks like a lot earlier area than what I'm at. I swear there's going to be a tiny one. Where is this thing? Oh, you're definitely hiding something back here. What are you hiding back here? There's something. How is there nothing? I'm being tricked. There's something. There's rocks. Yes. Beautiful. I gotta make it back. Alright, that wasn't too bad. So that one's still gone, right? Yeah. Man, these are still the hardest things they've done. It's just like hiding. Need to keep reading this to make sure I'm still in like the active zone. I don't know if leaving the zone deactivates it. Nothing up in the tree. Gotta check all the cliff sides, I guess. Oh, did I check on top of that? I didn't. It's a horrible idea. Okay, there's nothing. Get me down. Actually, I could probably use this as a nice view. If I can get up without torrent, maybe. That'll be good enough. Nothing down there. Any turtles? Any turtles? I don't see any. Nothing glowing in here. Anything glowing in this one? No. Here? No. This'll pay off. Maybe. Hopefully. Wait. What is this glowing? What is this? Get back here. Where are you? Wait. Oh, it was a skull. I'm an idiot. At least that's more runes, I guess. Thank you for the good RNG there. Hopefully I can put that into play real quick. I have a habit of hoarding that good RNG for different moments. I could really use it right now, though. Alright. I've checked... I haven't checked, like, directly above. I also haven't really checked some of these trees. But it doesn't look like it's going to be... I need to hide this weapon. It gets in the way so much. Alright. Not looking like there's a tree turtle. And it's not directly above the entrance. That's a thing jumping over there. Alright. I think I need to broaden my search zone. Maybe they put them further back. I'm thinking as long as there's this blue flower, then I'm good. Like, I'm good to search there. Which makes me think this is the limit. Should probably do this off of torrent, because I'm probably gonna check areas that I'm gonna mark off my list, because I don't see anything, but I'm moving too fast. If I'm going by my rules, this is as far as I can go on that way. Hopefully it's not like last time where I've like looked at it 5 different times and didn't see it. Though in this case I'm looking for 2 that I haven't found instead of just 1. Which makes it even worse that I haven't found it. Oh, there's blue flowers going this way. Let's not mess with those things. Nothing. Just a skull. Oh, sweet. I swear it spawns the glowing skulls, like, near you. It's pretty cool. It seems to give you a couple in, like, downtime. Nope. Nothing there. Oh, something died. Oh no. Don't make me. Just to guarantee getting out a little easier. Oh man, this is harder than the previous one. All you can hear is frogs. Oh, they're probably pretty loud too. It's just that time of year. How is there nothing here? Where are they? Oh, is that where the thing died? Can just barely hear my stream with headphones on. Wow. That is really loud. See, if I had to guess, there'd be one in front of it and one on the other side, is what it seems like it's usually been a pattern of. One on each side. This is confusing me. Am I the turtle? Not one on that side. Must solve the puzzle to enter. I'm anywhere in the tower, really. But I need to kill the turtles to get in. And I've only found one. Heard turtles are weak to straws. mention that there was the one... Sorry, I also have something in here. Just in case this lets me see them. But I don't think it will. This is actually going to make it harder to see them, if anything. Just because it glows the same light. Weak to straws. That would almost make me think I should be checking by water. But there is no water. Did I ever check this wall up here? I've looked inside the windows and I haven't found any. Already found one here. Should I be ruling out this side even if I've already found one? I think so. Nope. Nothing. Not on either of those sides. Hey, Ego. Hope you're doing well today. I'm on another turtle hunt. Though I'm quite far from the tower now that I think about it. I should get closer to it. It would be a lot easier if it was hunting fish. When you add that semi to semi-aquatic, man, it just throws me completely off. Turtle. So to open these towers, it says to seek 3 great beasts. 3 great wise beasts. And I found one. And it was ginormous. And on the side of this wall over here. But I haven't found any sign of the other 2. I've checked in the trees, I've checked the sides of the cliffs, I've checked the bushes. Lion turtles like Avatar? I guess I can't imagine there's any other lion turtles. If you were a giant wise turtle, where would you be? It's a good question. If they're all giant, where would I hide another giant turtle? Avatar was really good. Inside the building, I did check, well, there would be angles that I'd be able to see if there was a giant turtle. Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably hide it and not let it out of my sight. Yeah, but like this is a clear image of inside the main tower and inside of there. And I did hit through the door just to make sure. I think the main problem is I don't know how much range I have here. I'm gonna refresh the zone. I thought the original writers were on Korra. Or are they more just helpers with it? I thought it was just any of the movies they weren't on the team for. Because did they not have manga for Korra? Okay, they didn't write it. They were just there. Okay. See, it's weird because even not counting, if you don't count Korra, then airbending is the only one that doesn't have like an upgrade, right? Because if you're going off of just Avatar, just Last Airbender, you still have lightning bending if you're fire, and good enough. You have combustion bending if you're, well, I guess you kind of need to be born into combustion bending or something. I don't think you really learned that unless it was like some spiritual connection you can make. And then waterbenders get blood bending if you're good enough and crazy enough. Where like I think the Avatar or Korra kind of added something special to airbending, which is that you could literally just fly if you release your mind or whatever. Um, oh, mud bending as well. Oh, and earth bending has metal. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. You know, kind of a big thing. Hmm. Is the moon a turtle? Where's the moon? No. No, it's not. Yeah, I guess air is just kind of strong enough to not need an alternative. Because you kind of always have it with you. Where, well, no, yeah, because the only way I'm I'm still using Korra as like a reference because like the only way they were able to lock up Zahir was just the fact that he wasn't a bender. He just studied bending, and he got his bending from the convergence. So you really can't like take bending away from an airbender. Like they always have what they need. Um, what element would I do though? That's tough. I think fire would be off the table. I feel like it's between earth. I'd probably do earth or air. Yeah, earth is earth, but you can also, I mean, assuming it's all a bunch of low level benders, you could just do what the Fire Nation did and have a prison made of metal. But I guess that also assumes it has to be low level because once they learn how to metal bend, there's that. And then they always have something. Though metal bend, well, even though it's only shown in Korra, well, no, because there is still the original material that leans into like what happened later. Like metal bending does get, you know, I wouldn't say mass produced, but like a lot easier than just wrapping metal around yourself. All right, I'm like really stumped on this, on where they would put turtles. So I'm gonna read the book one more time, and then I'm gonna head down to a different area and see, just like search around, and if I happen to see a turtle, then it's like, oh cool, the area extends this far. Yeah, like I know there's quite a few. See, I don't know. Is it considered manga or is it just called a comic? The original stuff. I thought it was manga, but I'm not completely certain if it falls under that. But they had a lot of ones that like take place after the series, after the original series ended. I remember buying those at a bookstore or a book fair at school while they were coming out, which was also alongside the show coming out, I think. It's just a comic. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to definitively choose, but feel I feel like I would do air. I think you were right when you said like air doesn't really need an alternative. It's just that strong. You'd choose water. It's a good option. I think the main thing for me was just like you would always have to carry your own water. Though if you can like just quickly work up a sweat, I guess it doesn't really matter. Healing? Okay, yeah, healing would be good. I think the big thing with water is like people underestimate its power, and like if you're good at your craft, that kind of just adds to your power that people aren't expecting it to be strong and may go easier. And then it's like, sure, you could count bloodbending as a part of it, but for the average bender that's only on a full moon, and even then, like, most people probably morally wouldn't do it anyway. Like, even using that on an enemy is kind of still like morally not the greatest. Oh, no, just a skull. Yeah, I in my head I was kind of thinking like, well, if I were kind of to mix it in with the conversation of like, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? Airbending is the closest to what I usually answer with. There are a lot of turtles here. Ah, there's another one. Dang, was that on a cliff? How did I not see that? Um, yeah, it does seem like firebenders are just kind of born strong, where all the other nations had to train to become that strong. Though airbenders also kind of seemed like they were naturally strong. Now that I think about it, but you're also like, you're raised into like this whole spiritual side and stuff. Like you're kind of raised into being uh, an airbender from a young age as well, like firebending. All right, there's two. And now that I know they can be... Okay, and they were close to a bunch of turtles. I think that's the sign. I need to look for turtles for the third. With the superpower of flight, would you get unlimited energy to use that flight? That is a good question. Like, obviously, flying has got to be very high energy consumption. Okay, I guess that's fair. But how how prevalent were airbenders outside of the air nomads? Anyway. I guess, yeah, I guess that's true. They, because of the pacifist nature, um, I guess it didn't correlate well with combat. However, I think that also kind of goes towards their strength. Like, they don't need combat to be good. They can just avoid combat and still be pretty well off. Are there stairs? I didn't get a name of these ruins, so I don't know if there'll be a like a stairs area. Never mind. We've got stairs. So it definitely would just have to be like, yeah, I don't think the comics ever, okay, I don't think the comics ever addressed like Aang and Korra's kids, like if they had bending, all that stuff. So you can't, I guess you can't really draw any conclusions from that. That dude's really strong. Because I think you could absolutely, like, that would have to be the way to have, like, more airbenders. It would have to be Aang's kids, and he would have to, like, I guess, spiritually train them, right? And then it'd have to, like, go down the family tree. So the only way for an airbender to come up in the mix is, like, down the line. Oh, okay, you're talking about, like, the convergence thing. I understand that. Yeah, it's hard to, just because that was almost completely just a plot point. No. I thought I had my shield up. Don't you dare. Okay, oh, okay, I did it. I got it. Ghost Glove Wart 2. Yeah, I can understand that. Like, I think within its own canon, it's it's a neat storyline as a standalone and like as a splinter of the original show. But I can understand not wanting to another like keeping it as a separate thing. Oh, you're kidding. You can hit through that, but I can't. Oh, I couldn't get out of that. Didn't enjoy the last bit of Elden Ring at all. Oh, that's a shame. That's not. That's unfortunate. Was it only because of performance problems, or were there just kind of glaring issues in your mind? Ooh. Got bored. It is an unfortunate thing if you try to burst through a game as quickly as we have been. Should be able to get a full charge here. 2? Oh, nice. Oh, okay, the game just ripped it away from me. It wasn't even done. What? Huh? I had that. I don't know why it didn't let me actually hit it. Time for your 4 hours as well. I would say get more, but I also only got 5 hours last night, so. Might go 10. Where? Okay, it was this way. But I'm glad you got some sleep, Ego. Oh, sweet. Yeah, get you your extra sleep. This is stupid. This deals so much damage and there's like very little downtime to actually attack. But clearly using a giant weapon is not the best way to do this. My runes are in a really bad location now. Huh? Oh, these aren't that bad. Until they actually kill me. Go for it. I want to hear this cool fact. I was that kid who didn't skip school. Oh, that's one of the enemies that... So, am I right in believing that it's like, if you use like an AoE heal, then it takes damage? I have like the note on it. Why does that not exist? Oh yeah, I had bought a note from a merchant that explained it, and I was like, oh, that sounds really cool if that's exactly what it means, where they get damaged by like heal spells. Alright, I'm gonna have to hit it from the side. Oh, well, that sucks. Yeah, I was dead from the poison anyway. Why did I roll that direction? I should have rolled... I'm being dumb with it. Because I need to, like... get my runes in a location where I can grab it and still get the 2 strong attacks without getting noticed. I'm not a fan of enemy attacks that give me like a build-up but are also damaging me just for being in the field of where the build-up happens. I don't know why I walked into this. Like, it's one thing having like a blade that deals bleed, right? But having like a poison mist that's damaging me constantly and filling up poison, like, I don't feel like that's necessary. You're joking. That's ridiculous. Why are they dealing that kind of damage with a shove? Well, now I can go fight the thing however I want, because I don't need to worry about how many runes I did or didn't have, which was probably not that much. Let's see, I killed one thing, and it was 477 souls. This area has been kind of disappointing in, like, the amount of souls you gain versus, like, how hard everything has been. Like, everything's dealt insane amounts of damage for this small region. And it's like, oh, I killed a dragon, 1,000 runes. Like, you're kidding, right? Need to be, like, right next to it. It exists! The critical does exist. Believe it or not, I won that fight like 3 times over, except it just didn't give me the critical. That's also kind of frustrating. Lost my runes to absolutely nothing. Did you not like the dual gargoyles? Is that the one? Yes. Yes, I did. Um, so I was dealing enough damage to where I only needed a couple hits on the first one when the second one spawned. So there wasn't much time where I actually had to worry about fighting both of them at once. I think the main problem was trying to actually get the the one to be aggressive enough to attack me so I have enough openings to attack. Um, is this a new Grace? Oh, no, okay, I'm back at the tower. Which is good because... Oh, no, this is a new one. What the heck? Where am I? Or is this the start? Oh, I'm back here. Okay. Rapier user. Yeah, the greatsword is just really good. Jump attacks are so good. No. No, I haven't. So I pretty much got here and I've been like trying to do everything except go to where I think the quest is going to lead me. Um, so currently, like, I'm part way through it, I'll say. It has been by far my favorite quest, though. Like, just a lot of really likable characters in it. And then one non-likable character that died, but, you know, who cares? I'm fine with them being dead. Don't want me to miss it. I won't miss it. Like, I'm only... Like, I just meant exploring this island. This island area. Because I haven't... I spent so much time trying to find this that it's like when I finally got up here, I was like, oh, let me do this right now. Turtle. That's a good sign. Do I need more turtles? Oh, there's stuff down there. Oh, wait, yeah, there was stuff down there. Oh, that's like... Of course there's stuff down there. That's where I don't want to be. Aha! There you are. The boss. The one, like, right before getting here. Oh, I guess just landing on it worked. Big one. That one, the natural born, was, I loved it. It was an enjoyable fight. I think the attacks weren't horrible. Um, very pretty room and attacks. Ostrava Boletaria. For having only seen, like, the first part, because I've really only seen, like, Boletaria 1, 2, 1, 1 and 1, 2, and then I've seen Stone Fang 1, 1. There hasn't been much, but I do like him as a character from the little I've seen. Yeah, so far, both of... For Demon Souls or for this? If it's for Demon Souls, go ahead and be a little spoilery with it. Ronnie's Dark Moon. For this, I guess it depends on what aspect would it be spoiling. Let's see what that is, because we already had a Dark Moon from her mom. Renella's full moon, Ronnie's Dark Moon. 2 less intelligence to use. Legendary sorcery associated with the Carrion Queen. Send it flying. Dispels all sorcery is the same. Temporarily reduces magic damage negation. Same. The moon was encountered by a young Ronnie, led by the hand of her mother, Renella. What she beheld was cold, dark, and veiled in occult mystery. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, you can say something about the insect. Oh, what category? Can you shoot it in the eyeball? I do wish they left some bosses as not recurring. Like, I don't think Ancestral Follower should have been recurring. I guess story wise, it makes sense that it is, but like it makes sense that there's multiple of the Ancestral Follower because obviously, like, it sounds like they really build up uh, the significance of getting spirits to that level. Um, the I guess it also makes sense because, like, obviously this isn't the only thing natural born of the void, and there were others, right? There was where were the others? There was one right here in the ruins, and there was another one. I can't remember if there was another one in this part of the ruins, I believe, as well. And then one in some random dungeon, which I didn't understand. But those ones weren't bosses, so I don't know um, if you mean like another just random dungeon that has it as a boss. Insignia percent. I am gonna have to look that one up. Actually, do I? I started typing. I typed whiz, and it's like the third autofill because I've looked up these speedruns before. Insignia percent. Defeat Sura while using the Insignia of Legend. Is that the no-hit? Can't recall what Insignia of Legend does. If it's no-hit, then it's not. I'm gonna bump that out. It was a boss? Okay. That's kind of weird. Like, that's one thing that I do wish they didn't do, was reuse some of the bosses. Like, leave some of them as just story bosses. It's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I can't fully recall, but it could possibly be, like, hard mode to the degree of only having 1 health. I need to heal. Who/what is GTG? Oh, Godric the Grafted. Yeah, it was really weird finding him in one of the, I think he was in one of the Ever jails. Which I was like, how's that make sense? Like, we definitely killed you. I didn't have a problem with Margit showing up another time because I was like, okay, Margit was talking after their fight, so clearly we didn't, like, kill Margit fully. One of his ancestors. That seems like a... One of his ancestors seems like a cop-out answer. Yeah, I thought Margit was done well with the return. You are or aren't, Ego? Oh. Fresh percent is starting spells and relic. No lobby buys. No knocks. I could see that being good. Hopefully I'm good enough to beat the game with that. I guess that'd basically be just like doing runs right from the start. And just seeing how quickly I can beat the game on a new save. So that would be a fairly neat category to see how I do. I assume the top times are all like first run, but... Whoa, okay. Hold up. Hold up, sir. And or ma'am. I am not in front of you. Now I am. What? Whoa, that's illegal. You can't just do that. Why was I didn't click to lock on there. Alright. It's so weird that the head hits you there. Why does the head have a hitbox? I do like this crystal dragon form. That makes me wonder, is this the one that disappeared when I first found Ronnie? And along with that, there was also the lightning one that disappeared. Oh, you just need to emulate the starting conditions. Okay, that's not too bad. So only the... Well... It needs to be on a file that hasn't beaten a run. Because... No, don't answer that. Sorry. Because when you beat the game, the starting 2 robes get extra stat boosts. And I'd imagine that isn't allowed. Ah, dang it. One, 2. Nice. 3. Get a full charge in. Get the crit. Ride my horse in case there's a super blast. Whoa! That's not what I was expecting, but I'm glad there was elevation there. That's fire. Okay, where are you landing? Okay, that's actually a pretty good landing spot. back up, hop on the horse, get close. I don't know what that does. Okay. I should have just stayed away for that attack. Huh. Then I'll definitely be playing on the Xbox version because I have that all cleared and whatnot. I didn't read chat at that moment. I didn't see it. I saw it like at whoop, that wasn't what I wanted to use at that point. I saw the message after I did the jump attack and I was like, be careful. Oh, they're heat seeking now. Yeah, I want these. How many? 6,000. Never mind, that's worthless. I'll still go after them. No! Stupid depth perception sucks against this thing. Two? Nope. The head moves so much. Those moved a lot faster that time. Yeah, I'd imagine. I was expecting to find it. Like, it just doesn't make sense to like, give you a fight that you can't experience ever again. You can only kill halfway or something. I'm glad to find this one, finally. And pretty much once I found this one again, I was like, okay, the other one will eventually show up. Still got a while. What are you sitting on, Ego? How many? Part of me kind of wanted to make like an alt account that always lurks in my stream so I know like the max possible. 16.6. Nice. Oh, that's a horrible place to have died. Well, okay, that's not too bad. I didn't mind the other one. The different attack patterns definitely threw me off, but overall, like, it was still a dragon fight. Ah. I forgot I need to always roll that. No, I was riding fast enough. Excuse you, game. They're technically wyverns. What are they called? Like, does this have a boss health bar? I can never tell what has a boss health bar and what doesn't. There are currently a couple games in queue. right now up next is Ocarina of Time Randomizer, which will be a co-op thing with Nerdy Dad once he's ready to do those. So that's kind of just on hold until whenever. Oh, that's not a good starting attack. Alongside that, which was redeemed same day, is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Hero Mode percent. Well, at least that... Oh, this is bad. It was already shooting that direction? Alright, that just cements running left is better, regardless. Yeah, so then Blizzard redeemed Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Hero percent. And I don't remember when Ryuji redeemed it, and he doesn't remember either. But Ryuji redeemed for me to speedrun one of the Bloodstained games, which there's 3. There's Curse of the Moon 1 and 2, and then there's Ritual of the Night. I'll probably do one of the Curse of the Moon games, which is funny because that'll be my first experience with Castlevania games. I've never played a Castlevania game. Except, like, I've played Deedlit and Wonder Labyrinth, which is very Symphony of the Night, like, so there is that. But as far as, like, a mainline game, I haven't played any of them from the series. No, what a whiff. Which one do you think I'll like, Yurt? Oh, just barely whiffed that. That sucks. Any of them? Yeah, I definitely see myself liking the Castlevania games. It's mostly just been a thing of didn't have any growing up, and then wasn't the games I was buying at the time. What is it doing? Oh, it's... You're kidding! The very end of it had a lingering hitbox. Dang. I want to say it was 2 staggers to kill with the other ones. Maybe this one's a little stronger. But I'd imagine it has the same health as the other wyverns that were on this island. Oh, hold up. Amazon says I had packages delivered like an hour ago. Let me check. Alright, we're all set. Someone grabbed them. Aria of Sorrow was... That wasn't the DS one. Am I thinking, Oh man, I can't even think of the name of the other one. Game Boy Advance, okay. Ah, that's such a hard thing to hit, that early swing. Dawn of... Dawn of what? Dawn of something that I'm thinking of, I think. Oh, okay, so that can just kill me. That's cool. I just got really lucky last time, I guess. Let's see. Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. And that was DS, right? That was DS. Okay. So I was close. My mind was in the right place. I want to say I know about that and Aria of Sorrow because Namebro had mentioned a runner of the games, and I believe we raided over one time while they were doing speedruns of it. And it has like really cool tech, like throwing like a boomerang blade and then like sliding towards it, and like you're almost like magnetically connected to it in some way. It was really cool how it worked. That's 2. There's 3. Get the strong attack, get the critical. You know what? Just stand close. I don't know what it's gonna do. Alright. Oh, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do there. I was against a rock. Wait, I'm alive? Oh, great. Oh! What is going on? Don't reset. You're kidding! That didn't hit me. That was garbage. All the other stuff was garbage the other direction. Like, I should have been dead a couple times over. But I also died to garbage. Just told that new guy to lay down and take medicine because he doesn't feel good. Gotta look out for the health of your coworkers. I remember even at my old job, the the new boss that was hired over my previous boss with a new position that didn't exist before. Oh, not a coworker? What new guy? Oh, the date. Okay. Where did I die? Oh, I died over here. Oh, great. I already started the fight. This is 6,000 runes. I shouldn't be caring about it. Just looking out for him. I still got hit? Okay, maybe rolling forward there. I don't... Like, this is a horrible area if he uses that attack. If that attack is ever used, I'm pretty much dead if it's used in that direction. And it's always going to be used in that direction. There's just nowhere to run. Like, the best is to run away, the same direction it's going, and then to the left, which I guess the best way is to turn around and go to the right. Because the fire spreads from the point of where it hits, and since it hits on the other side, if you go to the opposite side it's hitting and away, you have the most time to dodge. To be fair, I'm reacting to the attack really slowly. Like, if I reacted a bit quicker, I'd probably have more chance of avoiding it. I'm gonna try something new here. Trying to get an extra hit in. Oh, the wing blocked me. Cool. The wing is still blocking me. Very cool. Okay. Yeah, like, look how little space I actually had to dodge that. I got very lucky. And now the arena is completely out of my favor. Okay. Reset the arena, but in a way that is still very detrimental to me. Because now that attack poses just as much threat again. Excuse me? Please, please, just like look a different direction. The boss is doing its own thing. It's not in a boss fight. It doesn't understand that it's fighting something. It's just kind of tossing attacks out. Oh, cool, that's still killed. They go at you at different speeds sometimes. See, I'm one who... I usually use medicine as like a last resort. Like, I will deal with a headache for quite a while before I'm like, yeah, I should take something. And I don't even think there's really a reason behind it. I'm usually just like, I don't need it. Shoot. Oh, I hit the snout. Let's go. It didn't use... Man, what is going on? It's still a really good attempt. But I'm missing so many attack opportunities. Why? It's not moving! Oh, no. I swear if that kills, okay. Am I dead? Nope, not yet. Not yet. Okay, that's what we wanted to see. Okay. Use a normal attack. I understand you're a dragon, but everything does not need to be about fire. I didn't stun it out. I couldn't do anything! It spammed all its special attacks, and I couldn't... It wasn't reading the inputs. I was mashing to get off of that horse, and it would not jump off. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think it's... Like, I'm not even hesitant with, like, medicine. Like, I trust it works. I'm just kind of like... I guess always in the mindset that, like, you know, I don't need it until, like, absolute last call. Like, I can tough it out. Ah, I missed it. Excuse me? Yeah, no, I definitely know my limit. Like, especially if I'm prescribed something, I'm taking that thing. What is going on? Keep my distance to try and bait out a better attack? Okay, that's not a better attack. Oh, I thought that was me that died. That's not a better attack. I can just block it. Why did I never think of that? Nope, I jumped, but that's alright. This is fine. Somehow I just don't have stamina half the time. Let's go. Dragonheart, Adula's Moonblade. Sweeping slash followed by cold blade projectile. See, I never noticed that until I just got hit with it this attempt, that it had the cold afterwards. Does it have like a special description about Ronnie? The Glintstone Dragon conjures a cold magic greatsword, then delivers a sweeping blow that launches a blade-like projectile of frost. Sorcery can be cast repeatedly. Adula, a devourer of sorcerers, was bested by Ronnie and subsequently swore a knightly oath to her dark moon. As you should. Killed a lot of things. Alright. Cathedral of Manus Celis. Oh, more Starlight Shard. Multiple? Yeah. Dang. soul going down. However, there's something else here. If I'm right. Did the 120,000, I'm glad I checked. Hold the phone. An actual thing that gave, like, a significant amount of souls here. Runes. I think I'm going to go 65 and then 45 endurance. Actually, at this point, get the endurance first, then get the strength. If I'm right, and I'm not often right, but if I'm right, I don't think I'm right. Not with this scenery. But it's got... It's got the perfect view for it. Oh, it's from a graveyard. Huh. Oh, this one has like the big war banners. I could probably find that one. This one is in a graveyard that's like... It feels like it's near me, but... So it's got... Is this the top of the academy? So is it coming from over here? But it's got two towers in the background. I feel like it's looking... If this is the overhanging side, it's overlooking this way with this Erd tree in the background. And then maybe it's this to the side. Maybe I'll have to check for a graveyard down there. Can't really see anything from up here, unfortunately. I did go to those ruins. Ugh, yeah. That's not good. Gotta use as prescribed. Usually they know what they're talking about, and so it always upsets me when people think they know more than a doctor in that sense. Had to, yeah. Weren't really in a position to not. Ah, the three fingers. Never mind. Wait. Is this the three fingers or is this just a two fingers? I think just a two. And are you the doll that Ronnie's currently taking place of? Welcome back.
So it was thee who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
Dark Moon Greatsword. I wonder. That looks like something I recognize. Gained a tolerance to it. So that tolerance will go away, right? Even with medication and whatnot, I assume. Aha! Just takes a while. A moon greatsword bestowed by a Carian queen upon her spouse to honor a long-standing tradition, one of the legendary armaments. Rani's sigil is a full moon, cold and leaden, and this sword is but a beam of its light. Raise the sword aloft, bathing it in the light of the dark moon. Temporarily increases magic attack power and imbues blade with frost. Charge attacks release blasts of moonlight. So this is the Moonlight Greatsword. One of two things that just makes its way into every FromSoft game. This and patches. Cool. Yeah, patches is the other consistency. Well, I said FromSoft games. I didn't say Souls games because I believe it was in Kingsfield before it was in the Souls games, if I'm correct. I'm trying to think if there's any others that have like consistently appeared. Any other like staple things? Obviously, you have like the basic weapons that are always there. Not sure if there's any other consistencies there though. Alright, she did a number to these fingers though, like broke the bone. Look at that. Look at that cut. That is a huge cut. And then just like made a seat out of its skin. That's gross. I have found patches. Currently, he is... should be right here. Here he is.
Hello again. Welcome to Patch's Emporium.
And doesn't really have anything worthwhile. I might as well buy the S stock.
Cheers for that.
I should I don't have anything else I can do here except, like, kill the people I'm set to kill currently. So I might as well do that. Oh, the other thing was... Alright, let's go to Converted Tower. See if there's a graveyard around here. Hate allergies in spring because of it. Oh, I'm very lucky with not having allergies. So my mom worked at an allergy clinic, like giving drops and shots and whatnot for allergies. And so she obviously had us tested because two of my brothers actually had really bad allergies and had to take drops for a couple years. But when I went in to get tested, I do have allergies. I just don't react to any of them, which is sick. Like that's awesome. I just don't have any reactions. I mean, does seasonal allergies not count as allergies? I mean, I assume like the cause is pollen, right? Yeah, it feels lucky. Obviously, like not the highest intensity of allergies. Like some people are definitely like far more allergic than me, but just not having any reaction to them, even at like a lower level, is, pretty nice. All right, where would a graveyard be to be able to view an Erd tree in the background? And that tower. So it is on the other end, most likely. Let me check from Artist Shack. I would still say, so it's like a different kind of allergy. Like obviously, yeah, like an allergy you have to look out for all the time is definitely much more dangerous. But I mean, if you're allergic to pollen or different kinds of fur, it's like a high level enemy right here. Is this just a regular dude? Dragon Cult Prayer Book. Wow. That was just like a high level enemy. That's crazy. Alright, what kind of view... What kind of view am I looking for? Alright, forest in a graveyard with the academy in the background and an Erd tree to its side. Bell tower kind of in the center. So it's almost coming from that side looking at that Erd tree. I don't see what tower. But if it's from this direction with... Where's the Erd tree? With that Erd tree. And that forest. Oh, that is playing with fire. I guess if your reaction isn't like deathly, then you don't necessarily need to worry about that form of allergy. Alright, too foggy up inside. Let me go to this church. Okay, yeah. See, that's the problem with it. Pushing it that far, or even pushing something that could lead to that, is scary. I had dated a girl in high school whose brother was very allergic to peanuts, and I remember we were at a party, and a birthday party from one of her family members, and they had like a peanut butter and chocolate. I think it was like a Reese's cake. And I was like, what would I have to do if I were to have a piece? And she's like, well, you'd like have to instantly wash your hands after if you wanted to like be by anyone. And it's like, okay, I'll just like, it's not worth taking the risk just to have a slice of cake or pie or whatever it was.
They're special grapes which only grow on those who've been clasped by the burnt fingers. Please, could you donate a fingerprint grape to me? Without one, I don't know. I feel like I might go mad.
Still trying to find a grape for her. I mean, I love adrenaline, but if it's risking my life, I don't find it worth it. Well, okay. That's a lie. I should rephrase that. There's a limit to the risk on my life I'm willing to take. I think that's a better way of phrasing it. Okay, I think I'm... Part of me feels like I'm close to the right spot, but I'm not seeing anywhere where you'd have a graveyard here that would have a view. It would have to be further that way. There's no graveyard up there. No soap. How do you have no soap? I would think so as well. Just got a new house. I guess that makes sense, but still it's one of those things where it's like you would think you'd have soap. Ah. Get away! Dang, one of those sheep got hit. That sucks. Is that a merchant? You were in shock this morning? Oh, no, that's an enemy camp. Oh, that's the tower. Nope. Don't mark it. Okay, it didn't. Alright, so that tower needs to be on the left side of the academy. So it's definitely... I think it's up on that hill behind the manor. And the easiest way... honestly might be here and riding backwards to get to it. I'm trying to think of all the things I would have if I were to get a new house. Like what would be the main things? And honestly, the main things would be something to sleep on, and then all your toiletries, your soap, your toilet paper, um, a plunger just in case you need it, um, shampoo and conditioner, probably a either a towel or like a roll of paper towels or something. Oh, can you not get back from here? Maybe you can. Maybe I'm just looking at the wrong spot. It looks like there's a rock that juts out. That's just a crimson one. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much just like something to sleep on and then anything you would need for like the bathroom. Dish soap, you could probably go without dish soap because if you're just buying a new house, you may not have like your own uh, stuff for dishes to the point where you would need dish soap. Like you may just be ordering out for a bit before needing that. Kitchen essentials would be the next though. I agree. Cups, absolutely. Uh, yes. Okay, it is one way for that, so I do want to go here. Yeah, but you can wash a cup with like just rinsing it out and then drying it. If you're the only one drinking from it, that is. If you plan on someone else drinking from that cup, then you'd want some dish soap. But I think you can get away with just rinsing it if it's just like a cup for you. Oh, I'm fine. Like I'll be drinking like lemonade and then just like pour some water in it and then just drink the water. I don't mind the mixing of liquids in my cup. Getting close. I just need to find some graves here. Or is it higher up? It might be higher up still. It is higher up because of the tower. So it's going to be this bonfire. That's fair. But even then, like if I had chocolate milk and I want some soda, I'll probably just rinse it out with water and then pour the soda. I'm not too picky with that. You say mixing soda and juice though. Here's a tip, or I don't know what it'd be called, like a hack that I had experienced. Um, at one point, I was like finishing off a 2 liter of Coca-Cola, and it didn't fill my cup. And I was like, what can I do to fill the cup? And I was like, you know what? What would lemonade in Coca-Cola taste like? So I filled the cup with lemonade to like whatever was left to get the cup to full. Not only was it good, I didn't even taste a difference. I'm telling you, if you mix Coca-Cola and probably many other sodas with lemonade, you're extending how much Coca-Cola you have. Try it. You have the meta guarantee. You are literally just giving yourself more soda. You're making it last longer. It's crazy. I can't imagine it would work with root beer, just because of it having a different style of taste. I'm not sure. It would probably work with light sodas, since I mean, what is it? It aren't Sprite and Sierra Mist practically already like a lemonade, lemon lime type mixture? I think that's only Sierra Mist, maybe not Sprite. I'll do mixtures with like sweet tea um, and lemonade. Wow, do I just mix things with lemonade a lot? I think I do. Wouldn't work with Mountain Dew. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Mountain Dew in general anyway. But I don't know. Maybe it could work. Am I just in the exact same spot? Well, okay. See, I need it to be higher. Oh, I had jumped down at... Okay. I need to be up here so then I can go around to the other side. Yeah, basically an Arnold Palmer. I used to get those from like the pre-mixed uh, ones that Arizona would sell. Very famous in the South, at least. Yeah. Yeah, it's a... I don't know how popular it is up here. The cans, no. So it would be in like a plastic bottle. The Arnold Palmers would, at least. Most Arizona stuff would be in a can, though. Nowadays, I just mix it myself. It all depends on what like percentage of mixture you like. I personally prefer a bit more tea than lemonade. Do I not have this? Have I never been here? I just haven't even been here. No wonder I didn't have this. I feel like I would have recognized it if I saw it. Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree. Sweet tea has been what I typically drink while streaming. Though right now I have a Coupang strawberry kiwi. It's a tasty, tasty mixture. Albernuric ashes. Cool. Oh, it's the dude. Is that where the thing is? Curved club. Sweet. Got their weapon. Juvenile scholar cap, scholar robe, and larval tear. What now? Basically just like a strawberry kiwi fruit drink thing. Made by Bai, B-A-I. Yeah, the other part, I don't really know what the other... Kupang? I don't know what Kupang is. Probably just like a word to sound fruity. Oh. Oh. Why did I jump off? I've decided to fight these on horse now. I'm dead. Okay. Killed the wolves first. Ah. Okay. Ah, just two. Half the power of the previous one I fought. I haven't had the coconut pie. I think I... No, I don't think I've had either of them. Just because I'm not a fan of coconut. I might have had their pina colada one, though. Sort of. So this is a different one, because this one doesn't have the fire sword. And I know one has a fire sword variant. This one was just magic. Okay, I think that's everything I can get from here. Oh, there was one thing down here. Another dungeon that I saw someone else in that I was like, oh, that looks cool. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Discount. Discount Sif knockoff. Oh, does this not go further? Guess I need to find a different way down then. Let me take this off. I want to be on the other side. Alright, that's for the one I already found. Oh, I might be at the proper level anyway. That's why my brother picked up sword instead of shield, was to have the Sif Pokemon. Whoa! Whoa! I wasn't looking. Oh, I got very close to running off. I really enjoyed the Dark Souls stuff. Much less Eldritch Horrors. Just can't get anywhere because constantly bonking on the door. Alright. This area is going to be like super low level compared to what I've been through. Try and like walk side, like slant the head sideways to get through. Alright. Grab that and run because there's no point in killing the smaller wolves here. Yeah, who cares about real cannon? I'm guessing the other path just safely takes me down there instead of having to jump. For me, it's really hard to pick back up a game if I've dropped it without planning to start like just a whole new playthrough. Ow. Oh, whoa, that's deep water. Hold on, I need to be careful. They need to be careful. Dropped sword shield. Having never beaten a Pokemon game myself, Sword Shield is the most... Well, like, I have Sword Shield and I have Arceus. But for, like, a traditional Pokemon game, I'd want to do Sword Shield the most. Just because of the, like, how the battles are set up. The idea of having it being, like, this big tournament-styled thing really caught my attention. That's a Shamshir. Sounds like a melee weapon. No. Okay. Yeah, I mostly meant in regards to, like the traditional, uh, Pokemon formula games. Arceus still looks very enjoyable to me as well. Oh, finally stuff behind waterfalls, I see. Oh, one of these things. Okay. Dead on the word go. Blue Dancer Charm. Thought I already had that, honestly. Raises attack power with lower equip load. Oh, okay. Dancer in blue represents a fairy who in legend bestowed a flowing sword upon a blind swordsman. Blade in hand, the swordsman sealed away an ancient god, a god that was rot itself. Alright. I guess I could look for the other paintings as well. So I found this one. Yeah, Nuzlocke is something that I'm not quite sure would be my style of challenge unless I've played the game before. Black, White, and Black, White 2 are your favorite main series games. Feel the most challenging. I can't remember. I think I recall hearing that those were quite hard. I think a lot of people disliked Sword Shield because it had like forced shared XP, which I don't see the problem with shared XP, but if people want to turn it off, I think people should have that option. I don't think it's inherently better to have it forced no shared XP though. It's mostly just like there's probably a wide audience for both of those preferences, and it should just be a toggleable option. Homing Instinct. There is an Erd tree in the background. And I was thinking this was a bridge, but it kind of looks crumbled on both sides. So maybe it's just a broken arch. And it also has gravestones. So let's see. Erd tree pretty far in the background. So let me check. Here's where I normally was, because I thought it was this bridge. But I don't think it's that bridge. I don't think it's down here, but let me check. They level up so quickly. Yeah, I can understand that being a problem. Oh, sweet. Ow. Nice. Like 5 hours in game time. Barricade shield, Knight Rider flail. I don't even know where flail weapons go. There they are. 2 additional bludgeoning heads, weapon of the Knights Cavalry who ride funeral steeds. The large spikes make it highly effective at inducing blood loss, but also demand higher dexterity to wield. Alright, I think... here... There's what, like up there? Might be another one? Yeah, I don't... It was like a horse all wrapped in like a black cloak. I don't know why it would be called a funeral steed, though. Alright, fine. Where's the grace? I literally just saw it. It was like right here, wasn't it? I thought there was one up here. Oh, I went the wrong way. I think that's more of a story-specific thing. I don't think funeral steeds are a real thing. Whoa. Did I never find this? Oh wait, is that the thing? hold on. On the other side of that. I think that's it. I just need to get across there. I've been here. I know for sure. Let's see if this is where I need to be. The turtle. No, I got the turtles. I'm looking for where this painting was painted. Um, yeah, Torrent is the name of our steed. However, oh, okay, no, I want to be up there. Depending on who you are, could be called a horse, or, as one friend I know called it, a gorse, because he wasn't sure. It's like half goat and half horse, and so he settled on gorse. So the player is given Torrent by Melena? Melina? Melina? Can't quite remember what her name was. But she teleports to you at a couple different signs of graces. And she's like, hey, would you be able to take me to the royal capital? And she's like, here, have Torrent. And so basically she's like, she's just with you. She also gives you the ability to level up. And so basically she's just with you for a while until you get to the capital. She's also the one who teleports you to the round table for the first time, which is basically our hub. And then Ronnie, the doll lady with like two faces and four arms, she is the one who gives us, who she sees that we have Torrent, and she's like, oh, okay, and gives you the spirit calling bell, which lets you use the spirit ashes. I've got to open up a... Hold on, I've got to adjust this. Hopefully I typed that in right. Perfect. All right. I was opening a... no, I didn't want to clip. Opening another stream to watch while I'm streaming. Sometimes the loading screens are like, oh, I've got time to like look over and see a stream. I did summon once, and it was during the dual Pumpkinhead fight. Because I had the fight down, but it was just obnoxiously patient that I had to play. To just like, I only found like 2 windows to attack, and I think it was like a 5 minute fight just to get halfway through, and then I had died, and I was like, all right, I know that I know this fight. The only thing is that it just takes long on a good attempt. And so I was like, all right, I'm just going to summon a jellyfish, which will completely distract the one of the bosses, and I can attack the other one, and then just fight it from there. So that was the only time I've used summons. Alright, so I need to find a grave area here. Maybe it's down here. That kind of looks like coffins. Because here, I need to look at the painting again. It's like very off in the distance. What's glowing over here? What are you doing? Looked like a crimson one, not even a necessary thing. There are broken parts up there. Maybe it is up here. I see flame coming from up here. Did I do this already? I did. I know I did. Oh, wait. Maybe it's this one. No, that's out in water. That's also crimson. Pretty sure I already had this one. Is that a hero's tomb? Oh, well, our spawn point was a hero's tomb. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Well, we've got graveyard stuff. None of those structures, though. There are some along there, but they're all facing the wrong way. Yeah, no graves. I need like a single grave facing through one of the broken bridge things. Let me check from here. Maybe it is just like right near the start. Kind of promising. Just need a nice view of an Erd tree in the background. Minor Erd tree. Can't just use the big one, I guess. So, like, that's in the background. But I think that's too far in the back. Or not far enough in the background. Oh, yeah, it's like way, way out there. I wish I could see what those other things are. There's also that one that it could be. But it has things in the distance as well. So it could be, let's say, out that way, but it could also be out this way. I've got the fog, I've got the graves. Things in the distance. Alright, tree looking kind of foggy from here. But I need it to be a single grave. Could be that one. Far enough that... Oh, wait. Hold up. Water flowing. Rocks in the background. Did I find a different one? Both mountainsides meet the same edge. And the water is just barely on... But at such an angle... Oh, you're right here. Cool. Warhawk ashes. Oh, those are the annoying things, aren't they? Yeah, the ones with the blades on their feet. Cool. Didn't expect to find that one. Well, that almost completely takes away the fact that I was thinking this one was the other painting then. Because I can't imagine they'd be that close. I guess you theoretically could have... What's further in the distance that way? The castle. Let me see. This is a lower area though, so I'm not keeping my hopes up for the painting thing being here. That Erd tree is looking mighty foggy, though. Not foggy enough. It's like full in the background, right? It's full in the background. There is no color. It's way, way in the distance. But that shape to the side of it, it does look like the same shape here. So it is this Erd tree. Let's go here. Looking for broken bridge looking structures. I had to get so close that it has color again. But there wasn't anything that way. Feels like it is, though. Let me head up there once more. Oh. An area I haven't looted. And these things crawling around makes me think there's Never Jail. Doesn't seem like it, though. Grace I don't have. Where am I? War Master's Shack. Interesting. Still more stuff. Alright, a catacombs this way. Supposedly. I guess I should... I can't get up there. I was gonna say I should check it just to be sure I haven't gotten it. It's probably pointing to that one though. Yeah. Still in an area too stormy to even see anything. I heard shiny. Other direction, maybe? There it is. Crimson. Have I been here before? I don't know if I've actually been on this bridge. No, I haven't, considering there's a grace right here. Been to the ruins over there. Huh. Is that the one I was already at? Here, pointing here. Yeah. Where else can I get so far, but also see a mist? It's not down there. It wouldn't be down there, I don't think. I really think it's over by that hero statue, because I think that's the other thing we see in the painting. On the left side, middle, it's kind of even. Oh, we're getting misty. Now if I can keep this mist. Do I have that? I do. Not quite misty anymore, but it is misty down here a bit. Aha! There's viable areas down there in the water. Way too close to this thing if that's the thing in the way. But it may have to do. That's on the rocks. Oh, there it is. I saw the grave slowed in. I found it. Incantation scarab. I got another scarab. A gold bug head. Yes. Does it say what it does? Slightly reduces the FP cost of incantations, but increases damage taken. Cool. So this one's cost of sorceries, this one's cost of incantations. Both with the same symbol. Alright, so that's 3 of the 4 paintings I had. Oh, I have 5. Alright, so we've got this, and we've got this. Next is coming up to a hero's shrine in Atlas Plateau looking at Mount Gelmir. So that's up here, looking at Mount Gelmir from a hero's shrine. I don't have a hero's shrine here, though. Looking at it from far enough back. I want to say it's like up here, because it's got the banners. Oh, Jesus, the crazy lady area. Okay, so I'll actually find a dungeon through this as well, assuming it's what I think. Okay, I need to be more this way. Oh, it's right up there. Okay. On the other side of the Erd tree. That's probably way too deep. It's right here. And I may actually be at the closest thing. Let me actually go from here. Maybe this is closer. Kind of getting hungry. Tempted to grab ice cream. Trying to think what might still be mint chocolate chip in the freezer. Maybe we grabbed a chocolate one as well. Oh, I can take off the other ones. I think I marked a couple locations. Yeah, down here. And did I mark one down here? Maybe not. Okay. So just that one that I'm headed to. Yeah, once I get there, I think I'm going to take a break and grab some ice cream and then eat that, and then I'll be back. So let's get there first. Got some lightning going on. Something up above. Alright, where was this painter? A little further back. Oh, sweet. What? Oh. I found it. Not what I was expecting. guess I didn't explore here well enough. Alright, I guess I will rest here, and then I'll be back after I have a snack.